Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be building the Hulkbuster. So the blocks you're going to need, start off with concrete. You need red, gray, light gray, yellow, and I think that's it. And then for terracotta, you're going to need red, yellow, also gonna need quartz slabs and snow. They're also gonna need a sea lantern. So, if you know the outline, it's like 8 by 4. So instead of starting like this, what I'm going to do is do the outline in snow, just for the feet. And then I'm going to build outside of it. So for the front, I'm going to start off with red. So if you have the outline like this, you're going to build one row of red in front, and then another on top of that. In front of this, I'm going to do one red right there, two here, one there. I'm going to take the terracotta and do two there, and then two here. Take the yellow terracotta, do two on top of the red terracotta, and then behind that I'm going to place one here on either side and then two in the middle. Then I'm going to take the yellow concrete and then do two above this. I'm going to do two rows of red concrete like that. I'm going to take the red terracotta, place two right here, two right there. Then I'm going to take the red concrete and go to the left and up like that, and then the same thing on this side but to the right. I'm also going to do two in the middle. So you should have something like that. Then I'm going to take the yellow terracotta and connect these. I'm going to take the light gray concrete, come behind here, and fill this in. I'm also going to fill this in. So from the front, you should have something like that. I'm going to take the gray concrete, come up right here, place a light gray on either side. And then in the middle, we're going to go up 3 with the red terracotta, like that. And on top of this, we're going to do 2 red concrete. We're going to come out with the red terracotta, like that. And then build up with the red concrete, like that. And then come to the left, and then the right, like that. And then we're going to come down with the yellow terracotta on either side. And then also on either side, we're going to take the yellow concrete, build up like that. So you should have something like this right now for the legs. On this side, I'm going to do 4 red right here. And then come up with it until you get to let me see, until you get to, yeah, here. I'm gonna take the light gray, come up to right here, and then with the gray, I'm gonna come up to, fill this in with the red, come up one right there. Should have something like that. And then with the light gray, 2 right there. Come over with the red and down. Using the yellow, we're gonna go over to, place a block of snow, and then we're gonna make a square with the yellow terracotta. We're gonna do this same exact way on the other side. So 4 to get to here, and do the gray, and then we're gonna do a wrong block. Gonna do that. The square with the yellow terracotta, like that. And you can kind of check both sides, make sure they look right. And then for the back of the legs, trying to find the picture. For the back of the legs, we're gonna take the red concrete. I'm gonna do 1 row. Go up. I'm gonna take the gray concrete, kind of make a wave like that. Take the yellow terracotta and then fill in the row. And we're going to the yellow, put 2 on top of each yellow terracotta. And then fill the rest of the row with red. I'm going to do 1 row of light gray. And then gray right there and right there. And then using the red concrete, we're going to place 1 on either side and then 2 in the middle. And then using the gray, 2 on top of that. We're going to do an L shape on either side. I'm going to fill in this behind that. So it's just a red concrete and then light gray on either side. And a row on top of that. And I'm going to fill in this with red. Should have something like that. And then I'm going to do red on either side of this. And I go 2 up and then 1 up. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in the middle and make kind of like a T shape. Like that. I'm going to go in with the gray. And then light gray on top of that. And then fill in this row. And that is the legs. So for the torso, I'm going to start on the inside. I'm going to do yellow terracotta on either side, 2 blocks. And then we're going to switch to the concrete. Fill in the row, 2 on top of these. And then we're going to come out with the red terracotta, like that. Fill in this row with the red. We're going to do another on top of that. We're doing an L shape on either side with the red terracotta, like that. And then we're going to take the concrete, 2 there, 2 here. Switch to the yellow concrete and then fill in that row. And then on top of these, I'm going to do 2 red concrete. Top of this, we're going to do 2 red, switch to the yellow terracotta. Like that. And then yellow concrete, 2 there, 2 there. So you should have something like that. And then using the red concrete, we're going to build 2 here, 2 here. We're going to switch to the light gray concrete and kind of make a diagonal going up. Like that. And then same thing on this side, like that. Using the red concrete, build 2 there, 2 here, and then using the terracotta, 2 right there. So you should have something looking like that. I'm going to take the snow, build 2 blocks right there, and then 2 blocks on this side. I'm going to take the red terracotta and place the block on either side. And then 3 coming towards the middle on either side. And then 1 on top of either side of that. Let's switch to the sea lantern, make the what's it called? The reactor thing in the middle of the chest. Let's switch to light gray. 2 blocks here. 2 blocks here. And then go up and diagonal towards the outside. Like that. I'm going to switch to the terracotta. Build 2 coming towards the chest. And then right above the reactor, I'm going to build 2 red concrete. That's the front of the chest. And then with the arm, we're going to start right here. Come out 4 with the red. And then in front of this, I'm going to take the red terracotta, kind of do a diagonal. Go over 2 on the bottom, and up 1, and then left 1. Row on top of this, fill this in. So you should have something like this right now for the hand. I'm going to switch to the yellow terracotta. You're going to do 3. And then you're going to make this 4 tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have some kind of L shape like that. And then using the red concrete behind this, come up. Fill that in. And we're going to put 2 here and then go up 2. Should have something like that. Switch into the gray concrete. You're going to put 2 here. And then light gray here and here. And then snow in the middle. And then yellow terracotta right there. You're gonna come out 1 from the yellow terracotta. Go over 4. Build 2 rows on top of this. And then we're gonna do 1 gray, 2 yellow, 1 yellow terracotta. And they're just going to do this and the same thing on the other side. So starting here, come out like that, diagonal, and then red right there and right there. Except this needs to be 1 out more, just like that. red on top. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Trying to get a picture of the right, or his left arm. Okay, so you're gonna take the red concrete, come by in here, one there, and then come up with it. And you go to the right, 3 like that, fill in that row, and then 2 there, and then 2 up. Gray concrete, 2 there. And go light gray, and then white in the middle. Yellow terracotta, come out with the red, and then do 3. Gray, light gray, then yellow terracotta, and then that should be the same. And now for the left side, or like the left side of the arm, it's gonna be, come back 3 more and just kind of fill this in. I take the light gray, and 2 right here. Take the yellow, do like a diagonal, like that, like a U shape. Yellow terracotta, fill this in. I'm gonna do 1 row on top of this, gray in the middle, and then surround it with a yellow terracotta. Then bring this back, switch to the red concrete, and then bring it out. I'm gonna do 2 rows. I'm gonna do gray on the outside, and then light gray in the middle, and then red concrete on top. So it's just this on the other side. So 1, 2, 3. Do 2 here, and then yellow, make the U shape, fill in with the yellow terracotta, and do 1 on top of that, gray in the middle, surround it with the yellow, come back with the yellow, come out with the red, 2 rows, gray on the outside, and then light gray in the middle, and then another thing of red. And then for the hands, it's gonna do white, kind of like the pulsar. So shove something like that. For the back, I'm gonna start with the left arm. Come down here. I'll come out 1 right here, 1 right here. And then fill in this with red concrete till you get to this yellow terracotta. And then I'm going to put 1 more right there. So the same thing on this side. And then using the yellow terracotta, you're going to come up 3 and then out 3. Like that. And then yellow in the corner. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yellow. Behind this, I'm going to place light gray. Like that. And then red behind that. Above this, I'm gonna make a T shape with yellow concrete. Like that. On either side, I'm going to do light gray and then gray. Do red concrete behind these. And then on top of the T in the middle, I'm going to do light gray and then gray. Like that. I'm going to do row of red behind these. And then from this pole thing, I'm going to go to the right one. I'm going to go to the left one. And then above it, I'm going to do a kind of rectangle. So left, right, and then rectangle on top. Like that. The same thing on this side. So left, right, and then rectangle right here. I'm going to take the red terracotta, one right there, one right there. Then I'm going to take the light gray, come up on top of the rectangle, and then stop, leave a space right here. And then this we're going to put yellow terracotta, and then yellow terracotta right here. And that's pretty much the arms done. I'll go ahead and do the top of this because it's just connecting like that. And then using this. And then we're going to use red. Same thing on the other side. And then for the back, starting here, we're going to do like a thick T. So, should have a square. And then come out, make a T shape. Behind this, we're going to put gray, or light gray. So I put rectangle here, rectangle there. And just build over to the left, and then build over to the right. From the back, you should have something like that. Taking the red concrete, square on either side, like that. You go up to the left, and then up on the right. Using the red terracotta, you're going to go up 2, and then up 2 on the other side. And then using the yellow terracotta, you do. I'll finish out this row with that. Then we're gonna go on the left side. We're gonna go up 2 to the left, then up 1, yeah, and then same thing on this side. Light gray concrete in the middle. I take the red terracotta, come out 2 right there. Can make a diagonal. And then red concrete in the middle. Red concrete on top of it. And then you can come out 1 on either side. So you should have something like that. And then 3. Leave space in the middle for gray concrete. You're going to do yellow on top of that, and then go out on either side 1. And then in the middle, we're going to do yellow concrete. Come back with the light gray. We're going to do 2 sea lanterns right here. And then we're going to go to the left with the gray, or the light gray, and then the right. So you should have something like that. Switch to the red terracotta, block here, block there. And then using the red concrete, fill out these columns. And then fill out these columns. Like that. Fill out this top row. And then in this space, we're going to do light gray and red terracotta. And that is the back. Except I'm going to do his like trap area. So I'm going to do right here. Right here. I'm going to take the yellow, come across with it, and then connect this with the red. And then from the front, do red coming across here. On either side, you're going to take the gray concrete, block there. Switch to the yellow terracotta, finish out the row, do another row. Quartz slabs here and here. Fill it out with the terracotta. And then we're going to do a 3x2 rectangle on top of this. Same thing on top of that. Above this, we're going to do red terracotta right there, yellow or red concrete, almost a row of red except for these two edge pieces. And then behind this, let me see how the yellow concrete looks. Yeah, it looks fine. So from here, you're gonna take the red concrete, come back with it, and come up until you get to, actually, I might have gone up too high. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this, like that. I'm gonna do 1, 2, and then come back. Using the red terracotta, you come back 4, and then 5. You come down. Actually, that's 1 too far. So like that. And then come back with the red. Come back another. And then for the back of the head, we're going to do 1 row coming up. And then come back another row. Do like that. No, that's wrong. Like that, except this one needs to be another one out. And then right here, I'm just going to do the same thing. Actually, this might be one too far out, so yeah. I'm just gonna delete this. That is too far out. So you should have something like that after you delete that. Come out. Instead of coming out with this, I come out here. Same thing on the other side. And then we're gonna come out like that. Now fill in these rows so you get to the top, like there. Now come back with this. Fill in that. And then for the dome, we're gonna go up 1. Fill it in. I didn't actually do this top part whenever I was building it, but I just want to see how it looked. So let me see. I don't know if that looks better. I might keep it how I had it originally. So instead of having it like that, I'm just gonna fill in this. Like that. Yeah, that looks better. And then back here, just gonna fill this in. You can use the red terracotta. And then maybe right here you could put 2 gray to show it's like pivoting or something. Could make its face come out a little bit more. I don't know if I actually did that. Let me see. I did. So what I'm actually gonna do, you don't have to change it. If you like the way this looks, you don't really have to do anything to it. I'm just gonna extend his face a little bit. Just gonna take whatever block is right here and pull it forward. Like that. You can keep his eyes like that, or I'm just gonna bring him forward, so that way his face is a little bit more out. You could leave his face like this. You could also bring this up a little bit more, like that, or even take out that bottom block. I think that looks good. So you can make some minor changes, but it's not really gonna do a ton. Like you could come in and do some kind of like accent. Take the red, do like that. Minor stuff, or like on the back. You could take it, replace that, just to make it look a little bit more accented or whatever on the edges. See how on the bottoms I'll do like the red, or on the outsides or something, but I'll never really put it in the middle. No, it's just like the outsides, like here, and then here would be like his arm turning, so I did it there. Anyways, I'm not teaching you guys how to make statues, I'm just teaching you, you know, the highlights or everything that I do. It's for a reason. It's kind of how they draw. Anyways, that is the Hulkbuster. This one kind of took a while to design, just because it's kind of intricate. I've been putting it off for the longest time because I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it, but I think it actually turned out pretty good. It is not as large as I wanted it to be, but it fits in with the other statues, and it kind of reminds me of the Ultron one that I did over there behind Taskmaster. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope this helps you guys out if you're building some MCU statues and stuff like that. But anyways, if you haven't seen my other MCU stuff, go check it out. I got a bunch of like TV show stuff like Loki and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, stuff like that over there. Or I have just a bunch of MCU statues, Winter Soldier, also got Miles Morales, stuff like that. A bunch of Marvel statues. So check those out if you haven't already. I will have like playlists and stuff like that in the video, but you can just go to my channel and type it in the search bar, or just type in Cross-Eye Gaming and any statue, and it might be there. If it's not there, you can suggest it. Anyways, leave your suggestions in the comments. I always look at them. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.